Assalamu alaikum students. Today I am going to conduct your lab number 10, which is related to the management system, which is the calendar system in the WordPress, the events calendar. This plugin will be discussed today inshallah. And then you have to just perform the event management system with professional theme and add some events and view the current order status of your past history. Simply this will be the exercise given to you in lab number 10. So I'm opening up the WordPress here. I have already started the XAMPP. In the WordPress, I have already started out the event calendar plugin and I have activated it. Now we will just allow and continue. Simply after activating the plugin, you will just give this kind of permission into the plugin. If you will skip this, it will also be foregrounded and nothing will be changed in this step also. But simply you have to give the permission and agree with the activation process. Now the plugin is being activated properly with all settings. So now our plugin have been activated. The Google Ads for the WooCommerce plugin is almost ready. Click here to get started. When using the events calendar, we recommend you to use a geographic time zone as American Los Angeles and avoid to use UTC time zone offsets such as UTC +0. Choosing a UTC time zone for your site or individual events may cause problems when importing events or with daytime saving times. Facebook for WooCommerce is almost ready to complete your configuration. Heads up, and the Facebook menu is now located under the marketing menu. Basically, these all things are the updates which are regarding to our already installed plugins. Just we will close these particular updates for sure right now. This is the events calendar plugin configuration setting. These are the configuration settings in our event calendar plugin. General settings. Generally what we can change here. For example, number of events to show on per page. Activate block editor for the event. Show comments. Show custom fields meta box. Include events in the main block loop. Events URL. These are the settings what you want to allow a particular user to view or what you don't want to allow. For example, show your comments or not comments showing on your particular event. How many events you want to regulate on your particular page. These things can be activated from here. The display. Within the display, you can simply see the basic template settings of the particular plugin. How you want to look up into the list, months, dates, how you want to look into your dates, into your months, how many time period is going to be viewed. These particular formats will be decided into the display setting. कैलेंडर के अंदर बेसिकली आपकी डेट्स और मंथ्स ही शो हो रहे होते हैं विद इन ईयर्स कि आप किस तरह से उसको मैनेज करना चाहते हो तो वो चीज़ आप यहाँ से सेटल आउट कर सकते हो. लाइसेंस, एपीआई, इंपोर्ट्स एंड अपग्रेड्स, दीज 4 टैब्स आर नॉट वेरी मच यूज्ड राइट नाउ. लाइसेंस, एपीआई वगैरह क्योंकि हमने फ्री ही ये यूज किया हुआ है इस वक्त प्लगइन. ओके, सिंपली वी विल क्लिक ओवर द इवेंट्स. This is being processing over here as our events will be opened. Right now we don't have any kind of event started over here. We are going to add up an event. For example, this can be any kind of event regarding anything what you have planned to celebrate. It can be a birthday event, it can be a marriage event. For example, birthday celebration. You can set up a time to view this particular event on the particular time period, or immediately you can publish it, or you can save it as a draft, or you can simply preview it at a tagline. As we have discussed all these things into our posts, but these things are extra for the event calendar. For example, time and date, the location, hide from the event list or sticky in the month view, featured event. So these are the settings which will be given to particularly event plugin. If you are using event plugin, so these things will get big into the enabling mode. Event cost, how many cost is for them. For example, dogs and elements are not allowed, or some harmful elements are not allowed to carry out into a particular party, or any material which is not helpful for the kids, don't bring that particular thing into the party. So there can be any important note, whatever you want to give to the particular person who is going to attend the event. Event categories, simply as we set up post categories, so you can simply create here event categories. For example, marriage event category, so at that particular category only the marriage events will be given. Educational events, seminar events, or any kind of marriage events, this that will be categorized according to their particular category and will be assembled into a particular group. Venues, what is the venue of the particular event, at what place your events are going to be organized, at what time your event is going to be organized. For example, add a new venue into the event calendar. So you can simply set that particular venue. For example, the venue information form is given to you: address, city, country, province, postal code, phone, and website. So the particular event, if you are creating any kind of event and you have saved that particular location into your website, so simply you will just click over that particular venue and the other information will always be added into it. You don't have to create the venue again and again. Organizers, if you have particular organizers who are going to manage the events, so you can simply give their details into this particular tab. For example, the particular person is responsible for organizing the marriage events, so the organizer's name will be listed here just by added them according to you. The organizer phone, their email, and the website. This information will be published into your website. Import settings. Simply into the import settings, if you want to import any kind of thing into your particular file, for example, CSV files, any kind of event aggregator, event turbine, Google Calendar, anything you want to add up into the particular plugin, so that will be imported from other thing. So it is known as imported settings. For example, you have to import it from some kind of different element or some kind of different plugin. In the settings tab, you will have the complete settings of the event calendar. For example, as in the first tab, we have been given general, display, license, API, import settings, time zone, and all the things will be managed up into the settings tab. Has an events adds-on. For example, you can make your event more reliable, more good to your particular facilitator. In the website, you can add up these kind of triggers so that your event will be more good. It will give more information, more reliability. Look wise, you can add up simple tickets into a particular event. You can add up publishing and organizing controls. So these are the basically adds-on which you can add up into your event. For example, different tickets you can add up into the particular event. Ticket availability automatically updated integrated with your event on the event turbine, automatically import your events like image, multi-image support, Lightbox, slideshow, random images. So these are basically add-on. These are different kind of plugins which you can install into your event calendar to make it more reliable and more good. So it can be found into the event adds-on. So you can post up different kind of events into the particular setting, and then we are just going to customize some kind of event into this particular site. For example, any kind of upcoming event, you can show up here. Find event last month, months, onwards from now, 18th of December. This calendar have been added up into your particular website. You can set it. There is no upcoming event for this particular site right now. Months, days, because you have added up the event plugin, so this particular block is being shown onto your particular page. By clicking on the export events, you have downloaded the particular file in which it will display the events details. It have been saved into our particular system or into our particular device, where it will be shown automatically. This is going to be open up into the calendar tab. The compatible application to open an event is basically calendar tab. So you just have to add up the account, go to the just simple go to the calendar. Let mail and calendar access you precise locations. To change this letter, go to the settings app. Right now we are not willing to open up this particular settings, and we are not willing to write down complete email address and all these things. Simply by clicking on the export event tab, you will just get all the information, all the events what are going to be held into a particular website. Okay, students, I hope you all have better understanding of the events calendar tab. Thank you so much. This will be the only exercise you have to perform in this particular tab, such as creating your WordPress event management system with professional theme. Add some events and view your current order status or past order history into your particular theme. You just have to add up this particular plugin, and then you have to set up few orders of events, and then you have to view the history of that event. Okay, students, thank you so much.